So a while back I bought one of these Owon XDM1041 benchtop multimeters, and they're quite nice. One of the really nice things that I like about it is that you can connect it to your PC via RS-232, and then you can control it with software that they supply. And unfortunately this is only for Windows and I use Linux. So I found some other software on the internet that people already made for Windows and Linux, and decided to try to make my own in Python. I'm no programmer, but I managed to put something together well. 99% of it was AI, and this one specifically, this version, also transmits all the measurements via Wi-Fi to this remote viewer which I wanted. And the viewer is only displaying the values. You can't control it from there. So this software, you select your serial port. In Linux it's in my case USB 0. All other available ports will be listed there, and I tried it on Windows as well. It works just as good. So after you selected it, this is already connected, so you connect it. There's another port that I don't use at the minute. It is on USB 0, connect, and whatever the multimeter displays is now displayed on here. And here I have various functions like DC voltage. It's only the functions that I prefer to use. And then I also have the resistance, diode, capacitance, and it's real time. Basically, the minute I press the button, the multimeter will change over, and whatever is on the multimeter will be displayed here. And these functions will now be reflected on my remote viewing device. So the different versions I made, some is without the remote viewing, and I have a little bit more functions on it. It's all on my GitHub, and I'll put a link of that in the description, and also links to the other software that I found. There's some really good stuff out there. These are the devices that you can use, anything with Wi-Fi on it basically, and the most common ones use all these expressive ESP chips, like the ESP32 as the ESP8266. And I tried the software. I made 2 or 3 versions. One work with the 16x2 LCD. Another version I just used the normal ESP8266, the ESP01, the smallest one of the bunch. And then you have these Node MCU boards, and some of them even nowadays you get it with a little built-in LCD as well. And this is the one here. Program the ESP8266. Connect that to the ESP8266 via Wi-Fi, and now that works together with the software. So on the software I select volts, the mode change to DC volts, and let's test something there. 9-volt battery, exactly. If I go to resistance, obviously now the mode is resistance, exactly the same as on the, whatever you see on the PC software is what that's on the display, but this is now much smaller, almost actually too small for me. And any of the other functions is the same, diode, and it will update the display just about in real time. So this one is quite small, as you know. This little OLED display is only 0.91 inch, and normal, this ESP01 is even smaller than that. So you can make it in a nice compact box with either a battery supply or just a USB port on it via a regular boost converter or buck converter to get the 3.3 volts weight. And that's one way of doing it. I'll show you what it looks like with the other one that I also set up. So here I used as what they call the cheap yellow display CYD, which have the ESP32 bolt onto the back. You can connect a 7-volt lithium ion battery to it, and it's actually quite nice. It have a touch screen, but I didn't implement that. I suppose if you want to really go and do something fancy, you can make it so that you can control it on a touch screen as well. And yeah, that just shows you the battery voltage, which is nice. And then still the functions still the same. Now it's on diode, DC volts, probes are the wrong way around, obviously, and resistance, and exactly what the PC software, or for that matter the actual multimeter displays. This will also display real time, and this you can also obviously now bolt into a really nice small little box and have it right next to you where you do your measurements, and maybe it is useful for somebody. Hope you enjoy it.